It's a true thunderstorm outside. Guys, I'm about to clean up the kitchen. I just need to put some dishes away and stuff, but I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys and like vent and just share what's been on my heart. So I thought, why not do that while I clean? I had an espresso in my coffee machine this morning. I'm trying to put less creamer and sugar in my coffee. It's kind of hard for me because I pretty much do like a lot of sugar and creamer, less coffee, but I'm working on it because I don't need to have so much sugar in my life. Where do I start? I don't want to get emotional during this. Oh wait, also really quick, you guys look. Josh brought me flowers today. I, for one, you guys know this already, but I'm like the most emotional person there is. Lately, I've just been feeling, guys, I truly was like, I'm not gonna cry, but I knew this would happen. Like watching us, I don't ever want you guys to think that we're perfect and like we don't want to ever paint like a perfect picture of what our life is, I guess. And yes, we are so blessed and so grateful for everything, and like we are happy people and like life is amazing and we're grateful for everything God has blessed us with, but we're also human, and I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety and I've been having like a lot of mental health like struggles, been going through a lot kind of this past week, I would say. I think it kind of all just stems from, there's a lot for me. Change has always been something that's hard for me, and I just like experienced the most change I've ever experienced in my life. So I think it's that. I think it's like feeling kind of homesick in a way, not to necessarily where I'm from, Portland or LA, just homesick in general because I moved somewhere new. So I'm like, I think my mind is like, what's going on? Where are you? Like, you've never lived here. I don't know. I think it's just a lot of overwhelming emotions. I was holding all of that inside, and I was just kind of losing sleep. I was just like not able to think clearly, if that makes sense. I was holding everything in, and it was making it worse. I want you guys to be able to relate because I'm sure a lot of you guys watching are going through something too. So I just want you to know that we go through things as well. But I was holding everything inside until the other night, like I finally just broke down and like told Josh everything I was feeling basically. And I don't want to go into like too many details, but that made me feel so much better. I think it's just important to lean on the people you love. Like no matter what it is you're going through and no matter how hard you feel like it is to be vulnerable, it truly does make a difference, and you won't feel so alone with whatever you're going through. We were designed for community and to share our experiences with people. Like that's so important, and I think that's what I was missing. So just sharing how I felt with Josh and with my family made the biggest difference. I guess it just goes to show too that what you see on social media is not everything, and like there's influencers and people that I follow, you know, comparison is like the worst. And I think that especially as like women, we all experience comparison, especially with Instagram and social media nowadays. You see these people in their lives and you're like, oh my gosh, how do they have this incredible life? I want this or I want that. And I think what I'm going through, it's humbled me so much and just made me realize that you don't know everyone's full story. I think it's just taught me to have more grace for people, whether it's the person making my coffee at Starbucks or whether it's someone closest to me. For one, check in on people, and then also just have grace and understanding for the way they may act to you or whatever it may be, because you don't know what they're going through. Like I know that's so cliche, but every single person is walking through something. We can't be insensitive to that, and we just need to find grace. Guys, I literally wasn't gonna cry. Like, I promise you I wasn't. I even made some notes on my phone because I just wanted to like gather my thoughts to share them with you guys before I did. But also another thing is this huge knife. I'm sorry. I want you guys to know that like I'm not sad all the time. Anxiety that I'm dealing with, it hits me like in waves. Basically like my mental health and Josh's mental health, like our health and safety comes first before anything, and we would never put out content unless, you know, we were stable, I guess, if that's what I'm trying to say. I think therapy is so great. And the thing with counseling and therapy, I think it gets like a bad stigma, but it doesn't have to be for someone that's like ruined or broken or depressed. Like you can do therapy preventatively, and I think that that is so important. You can do therapy when you're like the happiest person in the world. It's just good for you. It's good to have someone to talk to. Even just like to have Christian counseling or mentors or guidance of any kind is important. I don't want my thoughts to be like all over the place, but I also just want to say, like, I know that I'm going through this tough time in my life for a reason. God truly won't give us anything that we can't handle. Like the other night, Josh was like, you know, you can be frustrated, you can be scared, and you can feel like you don't know when you're gonna feel better. Dang, I really need to get it together, Savannah. But he was just telling me it's normal to feel like you don't know when you'll feel better, or it's okay to be sad. For me, I put so much pressure on myself. I'm like, why do I feel like this? Okay, I need to feel better. What can I do? Like, I need to feel better right now. And sometimes that's just not the case. Sometimes you just have to, you know, pray about it and like be like, okay, God, like, what are you trying to do in my life right now? It'll always get better. That's the thing. Being here now, looking back, I'm like, what I have now is like the things I prayed for. It will always turn around, and God will always make a way. He has a plan. And that's what's crazy. And I think it's actually so beautiful is that this is his plan. Like me right now, what I'm feeling, he knew this was gonna happen. Guys, did I even clean the kitchen? I don't know. I think I did. I put the dishes away. I don't want, like, this is not at all for sympathy or for you guys, you know, to feel bad for me or anything, because I wouldn't share this if I wasn't mentally stable. If you're going through something, no matter what it is, no matter how small or how insignificant you think it is, it matters. I think your feelings are valid no matter what. I think everyone's feelings are valid. I love you guys. Also, I wrote down 2 verses that really helping me through this time, and I just wanted to read them with you guys, and then maybe Josh will put them up on the screen too. 1 Peter 5:6, humble yourselves therefore under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. Isaiah 41:10, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. If you're a believer, if you're not, I think that can encourage you. We're gonna be okay. Like, we will. Everyone goes through stuff and everyone comes out on the other side. Like, you have to see the light, and that's what I've been focusing on too, because sometimes when I get sad, I'm like, I just want to be sad. Like, this is what I want to be. And Josh is really good at encouraging me, and thank God for him, because he's really been walking with me through this season and just helping me and telling me, you know, that it is going to be okay, and like distracting me from my feelings and stuff. Because if it were up to me, I'm like so the type of girl, I used to do this in high school. Like, I'd play sad music and sit in my room and make myself more sad. It's like, okay, Savannah, what is that going to do for you? I think if you are a believer, prayer is really important, and I think it truly helps. And I think talk to God and tell him everything, because he already knows obviously the desires of your heart, and he knows what's going on. Yeah, that's it. That's my spiel, you guys. And I feel like, did I clean the kitchen? I guess I did. This is the kitchen so far. You guys haven't even seen it. There's my coffee machine. Someone commented and said that my Nespresso machine was gonna look really cute in the kitchen, and I felt happy because it does. It matches really good. That's pretty much all I wanted to share with you, and I hope you take away something from it, and I hope you know that Josh and I love you guys so much, and we're so grateful for your support recently. I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to share this too, because I truly feel like you guys are our friends and like our family. Your support lately on our videos and just like comments, all of that stuff has been so, my arm's tired. Like, who am I kidding? I'm setting you guys back down. You guys are truly the reason why we're here and why we do what we do and why we love doing what we do. Guys, I don't really know if this is the end of the video or if this is going in a vlog or what's happening. Okay, love you guys. I need to get my nails done. There's so many things. Maybe I should play Animal Crossing. Have you guys even seen my Switch? I already know Josh is gonna put all this stuff in the bloopers, but look, here's my Switch. I feel like I should play Animal Crossing later. I feel like that's a really like mindless, calming activity.
You asked me to come down here, how y'all doing? Y'all ain't see me this video. I'll be back in the next video.
Wait, really? You're not gonna be in it?
For what?
I wanted you to. Come on, they want to see you at the end. I didn't close it out because I didn't know if that was the end. If you didn't come in this video, people would be like, oh my gosh, like, are they okay?
Okay,
Can you tell me a secret? That was not an appropriate secret.